Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Leigh?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Brunch in the house, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Leigh.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch Bunch.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Leigh. We are the Munch Bunch UK. Leigh, what do we have on the menu today?
Hey Mo, Supremo on the menu today. As the title says, we have a Bolognese. Not made by an Italian, made by myself.
And salad. So spaghetti bolognese. And salad, lettuce, cucumber, onion, tomatoes. But ooh, pasta. Lovely.
Lots of lovely spaghetti. I've got to be honest, I didn't make the spaghetti. You know, it's obviously just out of a packet. But having tasted it, I'd say it's the best spaghetti I've had in a long time.
Oh, and we have garlic bread as well.
Garlic on bread. Can you believe it?
How have you been, guys? Have you had a good weekend?
We had a busy weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That is lovely.
As some of you will know, we had our friends on Friday.
Family.
Yeah, family, obviously. We went live on Saturday with a lot of you.
Yeah, but we're going to talk more about that.
And yesterday we had Aim's dad round for Father's Day.
Hope you had a wonderful Father's Day.
Yep.
It was a nice day. Nice chill day. We ended up doing a quiz.
We drip everything here, guys, as you know. Nothing ever stays on the plate. Always takes a little detour via the table.
Yes, things do tend to go all over the place. So what did you guys do for Father's Day? Or what did you do for your father?
Yeah, and if you didn't do anything for Father's Day, then it's cool. Maybe you had no reason to.
All the mamas out there being mum and dad, or the dads out there being fathers and just being fathers. And
especially if you're a gay couple, two dads in one day, that's expensive for kids. That is just selfish on the kids. And Mother's Day. I mean, Christ, it's bad enough having to buy one present for your mum on Mother's Day, let alone buying two mum's presents. That costs a fortune.
But well done to everybody out there.
Or if you're like Aim, where our Tia has to get, when she's got me, then she's got a dad, and then we have to buy Tia's granddad something. So it's like cards, £2 a card. Because you need everybody's separate job just to pay for Father's Days.
You just believe in Mother's Day, Father's Day.
No,
Leigh
I believe
has always
in it.
said, yes you do. You've always said, I don't think it's acceptable if we don't have a son and daughter's day.
I think most people would agree.
He's only playing.
Oh, well. But they've got new days every year, don't they? Next they'll have National Labrador Day. There's have a new day things that weren't ever real are now a thing. Like National Put Your Pants On Backwards Day.
Done that a few times. On the night out. Night when you get back in.
Guys, we had a video, I did a video the other night after we got drunk on our live. I'm debating whether or not to put it out. I don't know if I will be doing.
I don't think so.
I got way too drunk. I fell asleep on camera for half an hour.
You need to
I'll have
fast
to
it up.
edit it. Well, we'll wait and see what happens with that.
It's funny.
It wasn't.
It's funny to watch you make it absolutely 0 sense.
I'm surprised it didn't break my neck though, guys, because Aim says do it all the time. I sort of, my head falls back.
Does. Tia, you don't know, but she comes and sorts your head out. She like put you straight.
I don't know, but at some point on the video, if I put it out, you'll see it. My head's upwards like that. I'm asleep, and it just flips that. I don't even want to. I could hear something crack on the video. I swear down. Oh, it's scary to see it happen now.
Leigh really. He got so drunk, guys. I mean, you thought I was like, jeez.
I don't even know what happens because at the time I feel fine.
Leigh, you're drinking half a litre of vodka.
Well,
that's what's happening.
I blame Carlin. They ain't got no beer in the shops.
You do know what's going to happen when you get your Carlin Premier back. You're not going to get drunk on Carlin Premier. Not why you're doing.
I do want to slow down. But I only drink on a weekend, guys. Today's Monday, day 1 of being clean till Friday. I do 3 days on, 4 days off. It's like a full-time job.
Anyway. This is so nice. Look, you got spaghetti on your pad.
I know. Guys, I went on the internet before we'd come on here. So, see if there's a couple of little funny stories to talk about before we get into other stuff.
Was it serious today, thank you?
Nothing at all serious today. Thank you for all the support people showed us.
Thank you. On my last video, where I was just talking about, you know,
CV space.
Because after like the first video when I did that, we didn't do another recording for a while because we'd pre-recorded some videos. So that video was the first video I had to say like, you know, now come on. And a lot of everybody was saying like, don't change, I'm not gonna, you're right. And some, there's been messages, direct messages sent, and it was so lovely. And somebody also said on the comments, if there's only to see like real husbands and wives out there when they argue.
No, I think Yvette said, alright Evie?
Evie.
Right. Anne says Evie, I say Evie. Obviously I'm wrong, but
Oh.
you told me the other night on the live that I keep saying it wrong.
So it's different to how I say it.
Oh, well, anyways, Yvette, how you doing, love? She said if only they could see her and her partner when they have arguments. They said they won't put it like if it was on YouTube. And it's right. And we were arguing. We're not going down that road.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all the support, guys. But there was a bloke. It must have been in the last few days because it was on the Mirror website. The Mirror being a English newspaper for anyone who don't know, British newspaper. This lad worked in B&M's, which is a shop that sells everything and anything. And
I love B&M's.
So I have a bit of a laugh because he was bored. He had old control of the tannoy thing. We like, can we get the clean-up crew on aisle 4? Aisle 4, the clean-up crew. That sort of thing, yeah? For a giggle, and some people were that offended that they complained and he got the sack of this. I just think it's hilarious. So in England, we call them number plates. I think you probably do in America where you like the plate number on the front of a car and the back of a car. He said out loud, can the person who owns the car with the number plate, and I'm going to read it out to you now, please go out because it's obstructing somebody's vehicle. The number plate he read out was, can the person who has the number plate NE14ABJ?
That's been around so long.
But he said it out loud, so you get guys NE14ABJ, and he got the sack over that. And I just think, in these days, that's a bit cruel. I mean, how can you be offended by it? It's just a bit of a joke.
Okay, so
we need to loosen up a bit.
Yeah, I get it, but it is a little unprofessional, I guess, in front of the kids. You think about it logically. I mean, me, I think if I was a manager, I'd laugh my head off. But in the world where everything has to be so bloody PC, I guess it isn't exactly.
Yeah, but there's too much of that going on. Like, we haven't moved on, has we? As a world, not just a country, as a world, in the respect that we go along as it is, nice and smooth. Then COVID comes along, and a lot of people get angry and upset, and a lot of pain in the world and stuff, and people losing jobs when they had no reason to lose a job before, and all of a sudden they're out of work, can't pay bills, and then George Floyd, he died, or he was murdered. But everyone's just looking for an excuse to kick off. Like white people trying to hurt black people and protests going on. Everyone's angry in the world. I think we just all need to take a back seat. But this is shit that was going on in the 80s. You know, racism was going on in the 70s, 60s, 80s. It hasn't bloody changed. It's still bloody there.
So, Jockey, it's never stopped.
No, but people go quiet about it. That's the problem. They'll sit there and they'll go to the football with so-and-so who's a black person. They'll stand next to him in the crowd without saying a word to them because they support the same team, and the worker in the workplace. But then as soon as they see a bit of like, oh, hang on, them 10 blokes walking on the street waving anti-Semitic banners, which is like against Jewish people and stuff, they soon jump in. There's just too much anger in the world. Everyone's just looking for we can have a riot. Like, we need a new TV. Let's go and get ourselves a new TV, love. Put your balaclava on. They'll never know it's us. There was police in America. Not police like a lot of them. Just one person that they found. He's been sacked now. He was going around wearing a balaclava, smashing up shops and shop windows, joining the riot to get all the people around him angry to start them off, so then the police could come in and kick people's heads in and arrest people. And this cop was going around causing the trouble to get everyone else riled up. Absolute stupidness. And this guy's just having a giggle about a number plate and he's got the sack.
I think, wouldn't it be lovely if the world was a much more happier place? But unfortunately, this is just a fact, I don't think there's ever going to be a major change. Not for a while anyway. Well, that was a funny story about the lad in B&M's, and to be honest with you, I think more light-hearted situations need to go on, but some of the stories I was watching, like, I think it was last week or the week before, about there was these people in Hyde Park, some white people having a picnic, and these other white people came along, kicked them, spat them. And what is the actual point? Like, I think it's like, I want to say not football hooligans.
No, they weren't. They were there. Well, you told me, didn't you? The bloke, what's his name?
Fucking Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, he was trying to get a lot of football organisation,
like the
gangs,
firm type ones,
together to come down to London to, fight with the black protesters.
I hate using the word hate, but I hate that geezer.
And they're just like white people. Some of us, not us, but some people who are racist, they actually lose track of what they're angry about. Some people don't know what they're angry about. They might just go, "Oh, come on, we're going to kick some heads in." All right, I'm joining in.
They are using the race thing to have a scrap. If it was about, let's what do they call it? That word.
What? There's a lot of words on.
Not when you go against like the government and you want to have a riot, it's when you rebelling, yeah, against something. So like if everybody was like, I'm going to rebel against this bloody lockdown, I want to do it. And some people actually didn't they? They had the protest against the lockdown. Some people use any excuse to be nasty, to have a scrap. And I could imagine, with some of these people, it was like, yeah, I'm against this Black Lives Matter thing, so I'm going to go and have a scrap. Who just wanted a scrap. Because some people are like that, aren't they?
Everyone's just after a fight all the time and arguments. Well, these idiots who went and they were white people who were there to, they were there to cause trouble with the black protesters at the Black Lives Matter, and they saw some white people having a picnic on their own, 3 people on their own, I think it was, and a group of white men, about 100 of them, attacked these 3 people.
I would be terrified.
I'd have been really scared shitless, because as a man you want to protect the woman who you're with, or women, or kids, but how the hell can you protect yourself against 100? I mean, there wasn't one sensible person in that group who was saying, hold on here, we're not here for them, they're on their own bloody business here, let's leave them be, pass them by, and just let them carry on having a picnic. It's disgusting.
Do you know something? I was always right, so I don't know if you guys, I think as well, this is something I've got to touch on now, that in the COVID lockdown there was a lot of abuse, not just from men to women, violence, but from women to men. I can imagine that too, and I think that I was always brought up, like, predominantly never hit a woman, okay? And that doesn't mean to say that I'm against women, for women hitting men, but in the age that I grew up in, it was my dad, you don't hit women, you don't ever raise a hand to a woman. And I saw them and they kicked the shit out of somebody's ankle, like this girl's ankle, and I thought, if that was me just sitting in the park, God forbid if Tia had been there, but, excuse me, like, what was their reasoning? And I also saw, and this actually broke my heart, and I can't even tell you. There was 2 black lads, I think one was mixed race, and there was up a corner somewhere, and these white vigilantes was just throwing glass bottles at them. The police, I can't even talk about it, actually makes me physically want to cry. They was throwing bottles at them, and there was ready to attack them. The police had to literally barricade these 2 lads, and some of the other, some white people as well was helping the barricade. And
they were helping the police to protect the black people.
what the fuck is happening? This is what happens on The Purge. I was watching The Purge last night, and I was thinking, it's just like a few levels below, isn't it? If we was allowed guns and it was legal, the way things were cracking on at one point, it was as though that we was going to have just murders and shit everywhere, and I was like, what the hell?
We don't give ourselves a good name now. The people who... So, George Floyd, yeah? It was choked, knelt on his neck for 8 minutes and 40 odd seconds. Let's top up our plates, guys, because we've got a load of we had a load of bolognese left. I'm pointing out to you, so please, everyone, if you've already jumped down my throat without saying anything, I wasn't saying Black Lives Don't Matter and All Lives Matter. I'm just saying how silly it is. Okay, so this poor man was killed in America, not in the UK, in America, and he's a black man. So as a country, we should all be, oh my fucking God, what the hell? That man, the police officer, deserves everything he's got coming to him. Let's all stand, you know, it makes you just take a step back and think, love each other. It doesn't matter what colour you bloody are. We should all just love and support each other, because we've got enough bloody death going on with COVID and all the other shit that goes on. Terrorism, you know, the terrorist attack over the weekend.
Oh my God,
in Reading.
We'll touch up on that in a minute.
I don't know enough about it, so I can't talk. There's just shit going on everywhere. And there was this girl who posted something on Twitter, and she's got a load of abuse of racists, in my opinion, from what they're saying. This girl posted a picture of a lollipop in a park with 3 emojis of lollipops underneath, and people saying it's her taking the mick out of these people being killed. And she said, no, actually, I took the picture before it happened. I just posted it after the thing happened. It's because there's 3 orange things in the picture.
The thing is, we don't actually know what her intentions were.
No, we don't, but she's had a hell of a lot of people standing up for it. A lot of people giving her death threats. There's just so much anger in the world. And going off that one, this is a horrible story I heard the other day. This young boy was 11 years old.
This was meant to be a light-hearted.
Well, it's going to be, because I've got some funny stuff. This lad, though, we'll quickly try and tell you a story, guys. He was 11 years old, and he was found dead by the police in his home. And he was wearing a nappy. Okay, just I'll keep that image in your head. 11-year-old boy wearing a nappy. His parents forced him to drink that much water. He was covered in his own urine, wearing a nappy, because his parents forced him to drink that much water that he drowned inside. That's what they said on the article. And it was due to the fact that the parents then turned to the police and said, his urine was too dark. We wanted to make it lighter. So they forced him to have that much water. His insides couldn't take it. What the hell's that all about? You know, there's just so much shit going on in the world. It's not fair. Now, I've got a funnier story. Okay, so...
Where do you come back from that one?
Well, it's kind of funny. There's this bloke, and he's a millionaire, and he throws swingers parties. He has done for years, apparently.
Who told you this one?
Hey, it was on the Mirror today.
Alright.
And 5 years ago, somebody ended up dead at one of his parties in the swimming pool. That's not a funny part of it, obviously. But he's been allowed to carry on. It was just like natural causes. But he's been allowed to carry on with these swingers parties anyways. And he's on his first post-COVID social distance swingers party. I was like, how the hell do you have a swingers party if you're like, you know, what they call it? Doing social distancing? How's that possible? What, do it from a distance and hope they catches each other? That'd be ridiculous. But his missus works for the NHS, so they have to follow strict guidelines, because otherwise she could end up losing her job. It's a funny old bit of world, isn't it, right now? And he's charging 50 quid a pop for anyone who wants to go along. I don't know the address, so don't ask me. I just saw the story first, quite a bit different.
Actually, let's talk about that. What's your opinion on swinging?
Well, we've got Pampers grass out the front, so I guess we're all for it.
Let's just say, obviously, again, my upbringing and Leigh's upbringing, brought up in a family, let's say, that you kind of just have the one partner. But I'm not going to say that I'm like, oh, that's disgraceful, because I do actually say, if you with someone from the age of 17 till the rest of your life, it's fact that sometimes people tend to cheat. what would you like if you could say like your relationship was saved? And you could guarantee a happy life. If you could have like one night a month going to this geezer's house, you know, just sort of seeing someone else for the evening, and then you could guarantee your relationship would stay together because there wouldn't be any temptation.
No, I think, personally.
I don't know, it's a hard one, isn't it?
As long as you're not hurting anyone, everyone's, you know, participating, consenting adults rather, not participating. If everyone's consenting adults and no one's getting hurt, then as long as it's not next door, or if I lived in a flat who were above me, then what's the harm?
But
I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, if you suggest it to me, I'd be like, okay, maybe, well, I'll think about it. And then I'd probably think to myself, hang on, there's like other blokes there, isn't there? Yeah, we'll just leave that one on. Yeah, we'll just put Beethoven on or something on the TV.
I think in reality, because if you've been brought up in a world where that's just normal, and you can have like 3 or 4 husbands, 3 or 4 wives.
Yeah,
No, like they do that, don't they?
Yeah, but
that would be normal to the child, though, wouldn't it?
But not many swingers have been in that situation.
Now, what I'm saying is, if it was a normal thing to go with different people, then it wouldn't be like a shock, would it?
No, if you lived in like a hippie commune sort of thing, that's what
I thought they did it in like the...
Scientology.
No, like, I don't want to say the bloody... not Mormons,
Oh, there is, I don't know.
A communal thing, like a community of people.
Yeah, there's, in America, there's, I forget what the religion is. And we watch documentaries on it. I think the men have like the
long hair,
beards and the hair coming. We can't say what religion it is because we don't want to upset anyone.
Not Mormons, it's,
Yeah, we don't know him, so we can't pretend we know. We watched a documentary on this bloke had like loads of wives and stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, I think if you was a single person going to one of them parties, if you was very like sexually minded, I'm gonna say it like that, you know what I mean? You don't want anyone listening to that word being said proper.
Oh dear. Sexually. Yeah, that's what she said. Textually. Well,
It would probably be fun, but...
Well, we watched a Louis Theroux programme about a year ago or something, and he was going around meeting up with couples who were like in threesome couples, and he met with these 2 lads and a girl who were like friends and become more in America. And I feel sorry for the 3 because none of them were much to look at, but the one
Not all about the looks though.
No, but the one lad though, he was with her originally, and then they introduced the friend, you know, their friend, to the house and to the relationship. But the lad who was in the relationship originally, he would go and sleep with the girl. And they weren't doing really together too much because he couldn't keep up with the other lad. So he would go and sleep with the girl. Then he'd go downstairs. I said Ted is number 1, man 1, and Billy's man 2. Ted would be like, yes, me and Billy would be with Samantha, whatever. And Ted would be like, but then I'm done within 5 minutes. And Louis said, oh, what do you do then? He says, I'll go downstairs and play Call of Duty for about 4 hours. What then? Does Billy come down then? And then Samantha's like, no, me and Billy are normally up there for like 8 hours.
I said this the other day, doesn't Leigh? She's really old.
I don't know.
Ted, Billy and Samantha,
Yeah.
you can't get more.
And I felt sorry for Ted. I did. Like, God, he's just got to sit there and play Call of Duty for hours at a time. But then again, at least he's not knackered at the end of it. So I guess, you know, win-win. He'd come back from work and they'd still be going at it. Are any of you lot swingers, by the way? If you are, if you don't want to tell us, it's okay. If you are, then tell us about not your experiences, but you are, you know. You asked me if I'd be cool with it and stuff. I'm not cool with that. I don't want to be a swinger. I was shit at swinging as a kid, you know. Like trying to get height on a swing.
Like, let's say that was the way it was, right? I'm sick to death of being bloody worried about what people are going to say. You know, in an hypothetical world. I think I'd love to have a few husbands. Especially one that I'd love to do the cleaning as much as I've seen some others.
Okay.
Like me, Spinach.
Go on.
And I know what's coming. He's going to go crazy with it, clean the lights.
I did today.
Mm.
Is that let you finish? You going to have a drink?
I'm thirsty. So, I think, like, if you did have a few husbands or a few wives, That would also cause less arguments in that particular relationship, wouldn't it? So if, say, you was with, and I'm not going to do stupid, boring names. I'm not saying Billy and Bob and Sarah and whatever you said, Samantha's boring name, but you tend to always go for...
Pete, even though you worry about upsetting people.
I'm not. I just always correct myself. I don't give a shit who I upset. Let me just tell you that now. You either like me or you don't. If you don't, then piss off.
But having a lot of husbands, you think would be good?
The reason I think it would be... So let's say you've got me. Leigh's my one husband. Channing. He's my other husband. Right, just hypothetical now.
Alright. Just hypothetical. You ain't a dancer by any chance, is he, this Channing?
Really good. I'm not joking. You want to see him go. And, you know, I just think he's a fantastic dancer. Okay, so, and then you got Matthew.
Oh yeah, McConaughey's
Last name, McConaughey. It's so good. I'm not joking, a lovely accent. Now, hypothetically though, say you had people down the road.
To be honest, as a straight man, if Matthew McConaughey was involved in our relationship, I wouldn't mind, because he's a good looking bloke. I've often said if I was gay, then Matthew McConaughey would be my, like, sort of American actor sort of bloke.
Martin, Phil, Jamie, and I don't know. Give me another boy's name.
Ted.
Nathaniel, right? I'm going to choose them names. It's hypothetical. So, Leigh being first husband. Okay, Leigh, you've made me spaghetti bolognese tonight, but I really fancy what Channing's having for dinner tomorrow. And also, his house next door is really, really clean. So, you can have your day. And then, next time...
What do I get on my day off now? Just a bit, like, no hassle.
And then I'm off to Nathaniel's. Yeah.
Under your lip. There you go.
And then I'm off to Nathaniel's, because we're going on a barge.
So I just get 6 days on my own.
And he's taking me a trip on the canal. But if me and you are arguing on day one, I'll say, look, you need a few days break. So I'm going to go off.
Alright then, I'll just leave you to it, love. I mean, to be fair, it helped me with the paying the bills and stuff, like your hair appointments, shoes, shoe collection. I have more storage space because you can move some stuff out.
So, it sounds so unrealistic, doesn't it, really? But I suppose there are benefits. There are benefits to it, aren't there? Because people wouldn't do it otherwise.
I'm all for whatever floats your boat. As long as you don't want me socks and you don't ask me to change my underwear more than twice a day. Whatever you want, I'll do it. But I ain't going swinging. Because you don't know what's going to swing your way one day, do you?
Well, you choose who you go with.
No, because we've talked to people in the past, and there's a place in the West Midlands, and it's a certain type of club, and these people used to frequent there, and they were telling us about it, and you'll be doing whatever you're doing with Susie, and all of a sudden... Susie, you and Susie are doing it, and then all of a sudden Petey comes up behind you and...
Not stupid names, but...
You don't know what's going, you know...
You make it sound like you just...
I'm just saying what we've been told. I've never been, so I wouldn't know. But anyway, we do have a natural topic that we want to talk about.
I don't even know where this is going.
That's done with all that talk.
You've got a messy man.
I didn't have a little plate though, did I? So on a Friday, Saturday...
Stay still. Okay.
Yeah, you couldn't see what she was doing then, guys, because you had the pass.
You had a hair on his lip.
On Saturday, guys, we reopened for business, our virtual pub. If you don't know what we're on about, on a weekend...
Out,
yeah, you really am. On YouTube, we used to do it on Instagram, now it's on YouTube. We go live probably once a weekend, have a few drinks. Sometimes we play music, we did this weekend, and sometimes we just talk to anyone who comes on. And we've got some regulars on there. And we're not just going for half hour like some...
But we're not going to go shooting at loads of names, because if we miss somebody...
No, but I have got my list here. And if I've forgotten you, then you need to apply for a job. The deal is, though, guys, we have some people we just talk to on a regular, and they're there every single time. And we're not on for half hour, we're on for like 3 hours at a time, 3.5 hours at a time. Basically, till I'm either pissed or I'm ready to pass out.
You was gone. I went to bed.
I was gone, guys.
If you saw us on Saturday, it was me going, guys, that's enough now, because it was 4 hours.
Yeah. But I did start joking to people like, oh, because there's a bloke, Michael. All right, Michael, Mick. He works in security, so I said, oh, we need a doorman for our pub. Mick, you can do security. So I've got a list of jobs for our regulars. Now, if you're not...
And I am not joking, this is no word of a lie. And unless you're on this, it's kind of different from this. I know they've kind of found us through this, but in a way, it is how we have formed like this group of people. And guys, you need to come on over if you have the opportunity to come on the lives with us, because it is so fun. And the joke is, everyone's like saying, oh, it's like a virtual pub. Mate, it feels like you're in a pub.
It does.
Obviously, not pub, but it feels like you're all together.
Just always chatting away, everyone telling us what they're drinking. I did mean to the other day, I completely forgot to tell everyone to DM us on Instagram, show us their drinks, which I'm going to be doing next time we go. So then we can show it to all you, what everyone's drinking. And was also requested to go on Zoom. Not sure about that, but that is an option, so we can see each other and stuff like that. But anyway, we've met some really cool people. And everyone just talks to each other.
Considering being a pub landlord and landlady.
Why not? Go into business, everyone. We've even got a lady, Donna Marie, who has a working man's club in Fleetwood, who told us we can use it to arrange a meet-up for everyone. It's a plan. Anyways, so I've got the list
guys,
of...
would you be interested in a meet-up?
I would. I think it'd be cool for everyone.
I'd love to go live every night, but I'd probably be dead after a week.
Oh, we couldn't do it every night. And we do need the drink to get, sort of make us a bit more loose.
Not everybody. There's people on there who just has a nice hot cup of tea.
Oh yeah, not everyone has a drink with us, not at all. But the good thing is, it's not just them talking to us or you talk to us. Like, you start talking between yourselves. Me and Aim were chatting away with like Jamie and Michael and a few others. But then Michael was having his own conversation with Nathan and Michelle. Nathan's a football reporter.
Michelle and Nathan Murphy.
Yeah, and they were chatting away for ages about football. And also, I was just letting their messages go through and then back and forth each other, because we were all talking about something completely different.
How much fun.
It was great. So I'm going to give you our list. I must actually send this list yet. This is the list of jobs for all our regulars.
I bet so much now, but it's so nice.
If you don't get a mention, guys, I do apologise.
If you don't get a mention, you're just in the pub with us.
Yeah. Maybe you're just a customer. If you want to be more than a customer, come on more regular on the lives and chat with us. But if you are on there on a regular basis and you don't get a mention, I apologise. Let me know. I'll find you a job. Okay? As our head doorman, we have Michael Jackson. Johnson? I thought it was Jackson?
Johnson.
Michael Johnson. Hey, alright, Mike. Anyway, Mick. You, hope your work situation is getting sorted out. You're the security guard or head doorman. We'll get you somebody to work underneath you at some point, okay?
Yeah.
On extra curricular...
Curricular, is it?
Yeah, like weed, basically. Our weed supplier, who sits at the corner and just puts it under the table, is Jamie.
Disclaimer, we're on about plants.
Yes, obviously.
Wait, plants.
Yes, Jamie, you can deal your seeds everywhere.
Don't be monetised for YouTube by
No, obviously not. We're on about the plant type, yeah.
He sorts the weeds out in the front garden.
And then deals them out to everyone.
He does. He distributes all the weeds out.
Jamie's really good at that. So, entertainment managers, like our organising entertainment, we have Yvette, we have Chris and Steve. So yes. They are our entertainment managers. Chris and Steve work for Estee Lauder in Portsmouth. How you doing, mate? And lads.
Hang on, let me have a look.
Yvette, how you doing? Are you reading?
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, anything I don't agree with, as co-managers, we'll discuss it at a later date.
We even had, thanks to, who was it, Sidra and Karen Cole?
Yeah.
And there was somebody else about the Bollywood dancing.
Oh yeah, with some Bollywood music.
So that's their section for the Bollywood corner. Yeah. And we're going to learn some Bollywood dancing. Yeah,
like twist the light bulb and all that stuff. They told me it was really good, that, so, like that.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, we listen to music we'd never known to listen to.
That was so catchy. Yeah,
and that's the thing, we actually played music from every genre, because we take requests off you guys. I think the plan from now on, when we do the lives, if we do like an hour and a half where we don't have music at the beginning, because we can sometimes get kicked off, and an hour and a half where we do have music. So at least if we get kicked off, you've already had an hour and a half of our time. So you can come on, make requests, we'll play your song in order. Everyone had a song played the other night.
There was someone else on that list about the Bollywood music.
I can't remember what's up here. We had everything from, might be Nisa, possibly, I might be wrong.
Isa.
I might be wrong on that. But we had everything, guys.
She's a major regular.
Yeah, and she's got her place. She's got a job in our pub.
Oh, she has.
Yeah, So, first aid. Every pub's got a first aid, person. We got Karen Core. Karen Core works at a hospital. I think she works at in Birmingham. I might be wrong on that. How are you doing, Karen? You okay?
First aid.
Yeah, got a first aid.
I love that.
Especially if you turn up at our pub with a frying pan up your bum. Karen knows what to do. She's dealt with it before.
And if you've actually come in drunk and you've got a crab somewhere.
Yeah, if you're a female, crab's coming at you. Karen knows what to do. Tourists. Every good pub has tourists from other countries. We've got our tourists. We've got Annie Beth from America. She's visiting. She got stuck over here because of COVID. We've got I Am Elizabeth. How you doing, Elizabeth? She's sending us a lovely package soon. She's also from America. We have Sherry from Canada. How you doing, Sherry? Sometimes pops in when she's on her way around to see her mates.
These are like the regulars, aren't
Yep.
they?
And Kristen as well. He's also from America. So these four come over on a flight. Got stuck over here because of COVID.
Party night that night. It's a theme night.
Yeah, they come round ours pub for a few bevies. We have our five-a-side organisers. So we have a football team for the pub. They are Michelle and Nathan. Michelle and Nathan are a couple. Nathan is a football reporter. And Michelle is his partner, and they know a lot about football. So they're organising the five-a-side. Me and I are going to be like the sponge experts, like putting sponges on injuries and stuff like that. We have a nail salon upstairs. This is a posh pub. We've got Mrs. O working up there. Mrs. O's doing all the manicures and shit like that for all the ladies going on a date later on in the night. We have ourselves a comedian once a week. Mr. Flutini pops up and does a set. Mr. Flutini's from Colombia originally, guys, and he loves his tea towels. Hey, whoa. He knows what we're on about. A lot of you probably don't know what the hell we're on about, but Mr. Flutini and our regulars do. We have our karaoke team. Our karaoke team is organised and run by Claire and Nadine. Claire and Nadine, lovely people. Pop along when they're not eating at McDonald's. Are you right, Claire? All right, Nadine? We have our chefs. We ain't got time to be chefs. We're busy propping up the bar. I think I'm too pissed tonight. Leigh, I can't do another shift. So, our chefs are the lovely Risha. Eat with Risha. How you doing, Risha? Coral. Coral Blush. Alright, Coral. And Fabio Mattison. Great UK mukbangers. And they're our chefs. Chef. 3 chefs. And it doesn't spoil the broth. And then we've got the bar staff. We're coming on to our last 3 jobs here, guys. So if you have not had a mention, you want a job, let us know.
He's put Sidra down as a bar staff.
Yeah.
I want Sidra in something else.
Well, either way, we've got Wayne. Alright, Wayne, he was on there the other day saying, I think I'm like the oldest one here. I said, oh, you are, can't be silly. Wayne, hello, mate. Hope you're good. We have Isa and Sidra. They're our bar staff. When me and Anne can't be asked to pull a pint, we ask Wayne, Isa and Sidra to pull the pints for us and get us the peanuts off the floor. If you're a regular in our lives, you're not to mention, please let us know. And I'll be like, shit, I forgot so-and-so. Right.
You forgot Brandon?
Brandon, he don't need a job. He's like a silent partner in the business. Brandon has donated money to us in the past on the lives. Thank you, Brandon, very much. You didn't have to do that, but thank you very much. He's got a lovely little cottage in Wales that we're going to start using for our raves. So Brandon is the DJ. Resident DJ. Oh, you have forgotten his name there. DJ Brandon.
DJ Brand. You put DJ Brand.
Yeah, Brandon, that's what it's meant for. Brandon, you're the DJ. There you go.
He's a brilliant singer as well.
Well, you can also do a set on the karaoke. You also share it with Claire and Nadine. Get in touch with them too, and they'll put you on karaoke.
I'll sing as well.
Well, we know that. You'll be the Linda Carter. Leah, Linda Carter. I like off EastEnders.
I'll be Linda Carter.
I nearly said Linda McCartney. Well, you bring out your own brand of sausages. Yeah, will you jump up and do a bit of karaoke every so often?
Oh, guys, I'm not lying to you. Please don't take offence by Leigh if he's missed a few year out, because there's tons of people on there.
I can't remember everyone. I'm normally drunk.
We have the best laugh.
We do. It was only meant as a giggle originally.
The thing is, though, some people, I ain't joking you, since we have been on YouTube, if you don't mention, sometimes it can get a bit worrying.
What?
You offend people, don't you? If you miss people out.
Oh.
I never realised people really
We don't
I
mean
can
to upset
understand
anyone.
if he's like a famous person you didn't get a mention, but me and Leigh are just damn walls.
We can't remember everyone, I'm afraid.
It's like, we really don't mean to cause offence, do we? Well,
No. But these are the people who, like, without being... we get a lot of people on the chats, but these are like people who are there every single week and stay from the first second to the last second. And even then they'll say, oh, you're coming back on in a bit when we go and we're like passed out. So if you are a regular, I didn't mention you, I do apologise. Drop me across, Leigh, you bloody tool, you didn't mention me.
but don't take it funny.
No, I'll get you a job though, guaranteed. Pays well. Pays peanuts, literally, it's a pub. So come along guys, we have a laugh and a giggle.
Oh, actually, you guys out there who did request the Bollywood music before Friday or Saturday, if you could drop us a couple that you want to listen to, and then so we get prepared, so we find them on our YouTube as well. Because obviously, and this is just being real, I don't really listen to Bollywood music, but I tell you what, I do like that one off the Marigold Hotel, and I'm going to try and find it. And also, I was right into it the other day. So if you guys want to find a couple that you want on, then we can go for that, can't we?
Why not?
Come on over, really, come on over and check out our local residents.
Yeah, we get like the requests, like leading up to it on a Wednesday. Like, are you going to be on Friday? Are you going to be on Saturday? And we got to Friday and we had Quinton and Donna, our friends, and Jade and their little boy, round for the night. And people were like, why aren't you on tonight? Why aren't you live?
I ain't joking, you guys. It is simply the truth that you feel like you're on a night out, even though you're in. It's held me together. I tell you the truth. Like, I feel like I'm with your friends. You feel like you're with your friends, and then we've all arranged to meet up one way or another. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we
with
are
our
indeed.
resident other person there who's got the other pub.
Yeah.
What do you call it when you're business partners? Donna Marine
Donna
Fleetwood.
Marine Fleetwood. We're going to set up a little chain. And I ain't forgetting somebody because his name was just... Sorry, guys. I've got actual Bolognese all over the paper here.
You've actually wrecked it.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's my paper. I'm allowed to wreck it. I haven't forgot you, Dean. You are down for Italian night. So once a week, we're going to have theme nights. We're going to have steak night, curry night, Italian night. You're down to do the lasagna, mate.
English eats.
Yeah, English eats, Dean. I'm going to bring you in once a week to make us a great lasagna for the whole pub.
You got to do it like everybody got to have a lasagna.
Yeah, and garlic bread. And then Tuesdays we're going to do curry night. 'Cause Tuesday's always a curry night. Curry and a pint. £2.50.
Actually, now we discussed the menu the other night. Also,
I must have been out of it.
It sounds actually ridiculous, but it'd be wicked if this was the case. But the trouble is, like, some people come on and off our lives, but these are the ones that stay from they come on at the beginning. And they go to the end. Some people like come once a week, or maybe they pop over like now
for
and
10
again.
minutes or so.
But I'm not joking. There are people that are there,
We just chat about so much crap.
and they're there, and they're not on YouTube. These people, well, from what I know of, a lot of them aren't. I'm not really saying, but these people are just our I don't want to say fans, followers, subscribers. They're not like mukbangers or anything like that. These people are there. And they're like friends now, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone's become a friend. And that's what we say, is keep it real, guys. If you're nice to us, we will be nice to you. We'll all get along. We talked about holidays. We talked about food that everyone... What would you have if you was on death row? We talked about... we're even to the point where we got a couple of people who ain't... we get all sorts, guys, in the respect of fun people, like people who are in a really good mood and having a great time. People who come along because they're not having a great time. And there's a lad and a lass, Ben and Chloe. Chloe's not very well at the minute.
God bless you.
Ben came on to update everyone, and update us. We said, look, Ben's here, his wife isn't very well at the minute, so his partner. And literally everyone there, like 40 or 50 people, sent their love. And even though they've never spoken to him before, it's just a really nice, cool, easygoing place to be on a Friday. And
obviously, like, if you come over to our lives, we'll talk more about Chloe, but obviously, I'm not going to we're not going to speak people's business, but if you know what's going on with Chloe and stuff.
Yeah, and there's another girl.
Emily.
Emily? Is it Emily?
Emily's in hospital at the moment.
Is her name Emily?
Emily. But I'm not going to tell you what's going on.
I apologise if it is Emily.
No, it is Emily. She's got something going on at the moment.
Sorry about Emily. I didn't really... My mind's a bloody blank. But
you know what you told us, Emily. I'm sorry, guys, that we ain't going into people's business.
You said you're going to catch up when you're back home.
Just want to say that we love you and we're thinking about you.
Get yourself better, Bob.
Whether you're feeling safe and well. But what we're trying to say is, it's not just for people who want to have a drink. It's people who just want to step out of reality and come on in and try and remember normality. And in fact, if anything, it's give everybody, like, when would we have ever talked to any strangers? Like, people used to be very scared to say, not me, I've done this in the past. Hello, I'm sorry to come over to you. Where's this top from? Because you look lovely. And I've done that in the middle of a group, haven't I? In the middle of a group of people. I've gone, just to say, I think you look great, or where'd you get them from? We wouldn't have all spoke. Like Jamie, Mick, Yvette, everybody, Sidra, Isa, Mrs. O, and you could go on and on and on and on, like naming people.
We met a random couple, or a random lady, just the other day. She came on, her name was Max. And it was she was on her husband's account. It was Peter, the husband. I said, all right, Peter. She said, hello. He said, oh, no, I'm Max. It's not Peter. It shows all about her relationship, how she got with a partner at 17. He was a lot older man. And now they're still happily together now. And I said, fantastic. We was all talking to about half an hour. Just about, I mean, that people coming from all over the world in different circumstances, different situations. We've got people from Nepal on our YouTube who were commenting the other day. We've got people from America coming on and talking.
Hi to everybody across the pond.
Yep. Australia.
But what I'm saying is, like, when would us lot have ever have spoke before? Like, some people are really like, oh, talking to strangers. But literally, guys, for anybody who hasn't been one of our lives, try and come over, because it really does take your mind off things. And it's like, we would never have done that, would we?
No.
If not just YouTube. I think if COVID hadn't come about, people would have probably been still down the local pub, still around their friends' houses, and none of us who have actually formed like this really cool friendship would have even have met. No. And I just want to say, from the bottom of our heart, thank you so much, because it isn't just something that we do for money, because really the money isn't there. It's nothing like that. It's just simply we like to do it, and we like to interact with you guys, and we just want to say thank you so much for everybody on this platform like YouTube and the lives that we do, for building up such a lovely little community on here. I feel like we have such forms of some good friendships.
And you can drop your comments on this video or on any other video, and you might say, oh, great video, or, oh, what do you think of this? I do all the replies. I might do a couple.
Some, but
I do the majority, guys. And after a while, sometimes you find yourself just saying, oh, thank you, oh, thank that, we really appreciate it. You don't really go in depth with your answers, because we're answering to like 70, 80 comments at a time, a day, maybe more as it was a bit bigger. So the lives are where you can come along and actually ask us a question. You're going to get a proper, personable answer. And
I'm not kidding you guys when I tell you, you can ask any of our regular life guys on here. And if, guys, you lot comment, please, this time down below, and tell our other viewers. We literally comment back to every single comment.
Don't miss a single one.
We will, even if it's backed up, if you lot, you know who you are, can tell them all. We literally comment back to every single comment, even when one of us goes to the toilet, because it's damn hard to keep up. But we do. Yeah. And it's so much fun that even when the pub's damn well open, I kind of don't want to go back down the pub, because I feel like you lot are the ones who I want to speak to now.
I reckon we'll be having fun still for a long time to come.
Yeah, it is just super good fun. And
you're missing out on stuff, guys. Sorry, but like, we've got a keyring, a new key. We've done one already. We're going to do another one. And there's something on that keyring. And the ones who were on there the other night know what it is. The others who weren't on there, you're going to see us going, why have they got that in the queue? And you don't know the backstory.
And you're all missing out on one damn famous Lion King song from me.
Yes,
which I could never do on a video.
Never. I've got a song that she loves to sing, but only when we're live. Because it gets deleted at the end. It ain't ever going out in a proper video, guys.
Nope.
So check us out. We'll be on here Friday or Saturday. You'll know, because we'll let you know beforehand. Friday or Saturday. Probably on a Friday, but we'll see what's happening.
And what I was thinking, guys, like a few of you said it was your birthdays, and I can't remember when they are, so let us know when your birthdays are as well, that are coming up this week. Because what I want to start doing is virtual birthday drink up, virtual birthday parties, where we can all go on live and wish that person happy birthday, even if it might be a week, if we all get together and know when it's happening.
Yeah,
we can
we'll
do
sort
that.
something out.
Really want to make things fun. I want to run a pub now. I so do.
It's not as easy as it is when we do a live aim. You actually have to get up and pull pints.
Yeah, but that's what the bar staff would be there for.
Hang on, let me just check the bar staff. That will be the jobs of Wayne, Isa and Sidra. You lot get collecting glasses. I'll prop up the bar, chatting to Flutini the comedian. about his tea towels.
Do you know what? That bloke makes me laugh.
Well, none of us actually ever know what Flutini's on about.
Never.
And I love Flutini and I respect that. Nobody knows what he's doing at the time because what he does, and we've noticed this. Bullets as well.
Bullets is another one.
Bullets is in a heavy metal band. He's doing the covers of some of the songs.
Yeah, I love your hair, Bullets. I'll check you out on Instagram.
Him and RT can set up a little band together doing Grease melodies. But Flutini, so when you all talks was on the live, back and forth, and you're seeing us here and here, his bloody Instagram pops up.
Yeah.
We're like, where's Flutini? And rather than replying on YouTube, he'll send us an Instagram saying, been here the whole time, just watching.
Do you know what? That was so funny though, wasn't it? The night you had to be there. He's like, been here the whole time. I don't know what it is.
I started choking. He texted on Instagram, don't choke.
Do you know what it is about Mr. Flutini? He's mysterious, and that's what I like about this bloke.
Yeah, he wants us to have a meet-up in Colombia. He says he's found a field in Colombia that we can all go to and have our meet-up.
I think it just reminds me of like Batman. Like the way he goes, I could just been here the whole time. I don't know. It just seems very mysterious.
It is mysterious. That's
and I like that thing about people. I think it's quite fun.
And then Wayne came on the other night, and we were all talking about probably drinking as well.
Yeah.
And Wayne randomly come on and said, though that Yorkshire pudding recipe I give out on that cooking video on our choice, it was absolutely spot on. So we've got to talk about Yorkshire puddings then. They're just random stuff, guys.
Them Yorkshire puddings I made yesterday.
They were. Ed said on Instagram that's what he wanted. Right, we're going to wrap it up now, guys. There
is a bit of a trick though to Yorkshire puddings that Leigh didn't add into that recipe. If you've cooked some meat, whatever meat it is that you've cooked, and this is a must because if you don't add meat juice to your Yorkshire pudding mix, they do taste a little bit bland. Like if you add like half a tablespoon of meat juice into your mix with the Yorkshire puddings, more if you like it more an intense flavour, but that will level it up tenfold, won't it, Leigh?
Yeah, the problem was I wasn't going to cook a beef joint there and then so we could have some meat juice.
I'd have bet that anyway.
We didn't have any sitting around any meat, guys, so we didn't get to do that.
Just saying, like, if anyone wants to do it, see, that's the problem. You might need to like put it on that video, but if you could just do that, it will. It's a game changer. Just
before we go, guys, we are going to wrap up now. But what an amazing day! We actually got our first shopping delivery in 3 bloody weeks.
No, 3 months.
It took 3 weeks. We haven't had one in 3. We haven't had one in about 4 months. March to April to May, right? Over 3 months.
And you forgot your little finger.
Oh no, we've done that because no one ever comes across. Guys, if you're still watching, check out our description box. There you'll find our Instagram details. On Instagram, we always post when we're going live on YouTube. So you might not get YouTube notifications, but you'll definitely get come through on Instagram that we're about to go live on YouTube. You can find out how to support the channel. There's Patreon, there's merchandise details, and our other YouTube channel, The Munchies Delight. Head over. What are you waiting for? It's great fun.
I love the way you say that every time. What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for, guys? You're missing out on all the tricks and fun.
Oh, do you know something? I feel so happy when I reminisce.
You don't crap me up. Go on. Carry on, sorry.
When we reminisce on like the nights in I say virtual pub, but you know what I mean, like the YouTube lives, because it's like you've been with your friends, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. We sound cheesy, but that is how it feels. A lot of people say
it's
the
like we have our nights with our family, like Donna and Quint and Jay. It literally feels as good as that because they are like our family. So we have some brilliant nights with them, don't we?
We actually have like a packed out. If it carries on the way it is, the way we do it this weekend, we actually have busy weekends ahead of us. Actually having to leave the house. So we had Friday with Quint and Donna, which is Matt and Jay, which is most weekends they come round. Saturday with you
and
guys.
And our nights, I'm not kidding you guys, it's like a club and there's only a few of us here.
If you watch our Instagram, you'll see we was on there doing Candy, the dance in the living room, at like 1 in the morning. And then Sunday we had Steve round, Aim's dad, so it's like a full weekend. It's just fun, happy days. But, balls. Yeah, that was it. So I couldn't believe it. Somebody actually said, it was so random. And I thought, is that like unobvious that me and you were together? Like, what do we look like brother and sister or something? Somebody commented yesterday, I was sitting here with Steve and Aim and Mum.
Yeah, I want to know who's dating.
Said, I've wondered for a while, are these two actually dating? It's like, do you really watch our videos? Really? If you did, you wouldn't need to ask. No, they said I've been wondering for a while though.
Well.
No, we don't date. We're not together.
No, I don't bloody really know. He's actually from 3 doors down.
Yeah, I'm actually husband number 6. Yeah.
Yeah, I only see him every Thursday. No, we've been married. We've been together 14 years. In January, we've been married 11.
gives a kiss.
No, but
All right,
you know what I mean.
Have you seen that? No.
Well, you've got spaghetti bolognese round your mouth. Leigh, stop that now.
Right, we've got to roll. Come on, Amy, do your bit.
Yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for a positive video. And please don't take offence by anything that's been said in this video. It all simply comes from love. And that's the one thing, and I'll say this and I've said this a million times, you can guarantee with this channel. Don't tolerate no fucking racism. And I mean that. If you were racist and you're on my channel, our channel, get off. I don't care if it's white, please. Don't be on my channel if you're racist, homophobic. Have you got issues with anything else? Any isms?
Yeah,
fatism,
any isms.
heightism, ageism. I don't want it. This is not what we want to promote.
Lambulbisms.
Stop it a minute, Leigh, please. This is not what we want to promote here, guys. We want to promote a happy place for people of all different genders, sizes, races, any kind of age, whatever. We don't care what you are, as long as you are all happy, healthy, safe and nice to each other. That's what matters. And we just want to also add on to what we were saying today. Everybody, you know, everybody's got a difference of opinion, but then there's common sense and there's logic. And that's all that really. And if you are one of these people who've got a lot of hate, you've got something that you need to address. Anyway, speeding on.
Sit down and have a coffee. Just chill out.
Speeding on from that. Thanks so much, guys, for your support, and welcome to all our new subscribers as well. If you don't know who we are Aim and Leigh.
Big
bloody nuts.
Right, say the bit, Aim.
Barney hasn't been in for a few videos, has he?
Come here.
He's lying on our other set at the moment. He's like, absolutely.
Barney, you're like buddy, the tiger out of Jungle Book.
Come on.
Barney. He's so lazy because he's knackered.
Easy like something.
Here we go. Here's little Barnum.
I love the way Wayne seduced the old dog in the video.
Yeah, so little Barney.
Yeah, this is Barney. He's a Jack Russell cross Lakeland Terrier, and when I tell you guys, he's my baby, isn't he?
Yeah.
He used to be a right vicious little thing.
He's going to cut off in a second, so we need to go.
He did. He used to bite everything, didn't
Yeah.
he? Now he's such a softer.
Oh, no.
He isn't gonna. He just wants to hurry
But
up.
it cuts off at 45 minutes. We're at 43, I think.
All right then, guys. Anyway, have a good week. Have a good night, and remember to be kind. Remember to be nice. Comment, share, like, and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss out on any future videos, then press all on the notification bell, and that will make sure you also see our community posts, which Leigh always does something silly on there, don't you? You know.
I don't put enough out. I need to do more, really. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope you've enjoyed.
Come along to our virtual pub night. There's no quizzes, there's just music and drinks. Whether it might be a cup of tea, glass of lemonade, or like Leigh, half a litre of vodka, and me, 3 bottles of rosé.
Staff will have uniforms ready for you for the weekend, okay? Come along with your wage details, and we'll have you paid as well. Bags of peanuts all round, guys.
Won't be furlough now, though.
No, you won't be furloughed now.
Employment agency, I'm and Leigh.
One night a week, you'll all be employed. Right, guys.
Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye, bye, bye.